Alright guys, what's up? How you doing today? It's your boy Phils, and I want to share with you a very quick one. Remember what the channel is about: side hustle tips, right? Side hustle gigs, anything that brings money into your pocket. That's what this channel is about. So today I want to share with you something that can actually put up to $1,000 into your wallet, into your account. Every day we have more problems to solve. And the only way we could actually solve that is having more money, and that's what this channel is actually going to be solving. We're going to be looking out for more ways to make more money. It could be from crypto, it could be from other aspects of making money, but today I'm going to be focusing on the crypto world. So before I begin, I am assuming that you already have the Binance app, so because this tip is going to be in your Binance app. Alright guys, so let's jump into the Binance app. So I'm going to be able to show you how you can actually make up to $1,000 or more, depending on how much you have as capital. So the amount you make actually is going to be determined by factors of like amount you have and other little information I'm going to share with you in the app. So let's get to do it. Just the most important part is that you follow the rules that I'm going to actually give you. It's very important that you follow the information and so that you're not going to make mistakes, right? I have made some mistakes in this very trick that I'm going to show you right now, and this mistake is what I want you to actually avoid. If you don't have Binance already installed in your phone, then you could find a link to actually download it quickly before you continue in the descriptions below, right? I'm going to head quickly into Binance now, and I'm going to log in. So I'm going to go to the home screen. And what is this that I want to share with you? I believe there's a lot of opportunities that we have in this app, because this app is very much complex, has a lot of things inside, and I really respect the Binance team for all the stuff they've actually put together in the app, right? So I'm going to head into the more. If you look here more, there's a place down here that has what we call Launchpad. It's very good opportunity right now, because what is happening, I'm going to show you now. I have an example of this effect running right now, and then I have another one that's upcoming. So it's just a double, it's just like killing two birds with one stone, right? I don't know how to put that, but that's just what we're going to do. Yeah, this single video is going to give you two opportunities to understand two scenarios. So I'm going to click on the Launchpad. If you look at this, you can see Launchpad. So on top, let me go back. Let me go from here. Another place to watch out is this. Can you see Binance Launchpad? I'm going to touch it. I'm going to bring back this. Yeah, I was able to get inside that now, but this is not actually the place I'm looking for. But let's just read through this. Introducing the FC Portal fan token sales on Binance Launchpad. So this is Binance trying to announce that they're going to be launching this particular token, FC Portal, by a particular date. Binance is excited to announce the 23rd project. That means there have been 1, 2, 3 up to 20. This is the 23rd of all the tokens or project that's been launched on the Launchpad, Binance Launchpad. FC Portal fan token Portal. The token sales for FC Portal fan token will follow Launchpad subscription format. So if I click on the subscription format, you could see there's some information here. Very important thing that we need to read. I just want to read this. In the new Launchpad subscription format, users can commit an amount of BNB towards a token sale, where their final allocation of the new token is determined by the ratio of their committed BNB against the total committed BNB by all participating users. The initial rough calculation of each participant final token allocation is individual committed BNB all over total committed BNB by all participants multiplied by the total ABC token to be sold on Launchpad. So the ABC token means any asset that in question that is being launched. For example, a total of 100,000 or 100 million ABC tokens are being offered in a Launchpad session. A user commits 5,000 BNB and 9 other users committed a total of 100 BNB during the subscription period. This user would receive a ratio of 5,000 over 105,000 BNB. That is 4.76% of all tokens, right, offered in the first step of the calculation. So if you watch here, this is the breakdown of how this is being done. It's very important that you actually take your time to read this again. In order to not to make this video too long, I'm going to jump out of this place so I can show you what I really want to show you. I'm going to start Binance again. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, let me go back so you can see what I did. If I touch the launch pad, it brings me to this place. If you watch, you can see that we have series of particular stuff that is going on here. You can see that we have two very asset that is in the launch pad. I have one that is already running. You can see in the launch pool, and then this is for launch pad. If you go to the launch pad tab, you can see that we have this particular one. There's one that just finished, Lazio. I was able to get this Lazio. I'm going to show you the Lazio. I was able to get only one Lazio, 1 point something Lazio, when this was actually listed. If you remember from the first description I gave you, the way it's being calculated. So I'm going to actually make that more easy for you to understand. So, but let's focus on this FC Porto's fan token. This token is going to be sold $1 per one Porto, right? Now, and there's going to be total of 4 million of this token to be shared. It's going to start in 10 days. So if you're watching this movie, you could set a reminder, you could set a calendar and wait for this. Assuming you have a lot of money actually to stake for this, and then you could, out of 4 million of this, depending on the number of people that actually came in to do this very deal, you could get probably 1,000 Portos, depending, right? So you could get up to 4,000 Portos. 4,000 Portos is like $4,000. So remember what, that's why I actually said you could make up to $1,000, $10,000, and this is free because it's actually coming from you have some BNB or BUSD that you're going to use to actually stake, and then after the sharing, if the number of people that actually came in, just like we had in the description, if the number of people that actually staked their money for this particular sharing, for this particular distribution were small, and then you have higher number of tokens that you actually committed, then you have high chances of making a whole lot of money. That is why I said you can make up to $1,000 to up to $10,000 or more, depending. Let me give you an instance of this. This was offered 4 million of Lazios, and one Lazio was sold at 0.002 01329 BNB, right? So that was one price, the price of one Lazio. And then can you check if you see the participant, we have like 225,583 participants. Now all these people committed about 8,110,631 BNBs, right? So this is what happened. So if you check the number of people that actually participated in a deal, and then the total amount of BNB that was committed, and then the amount that is being offered, this will determine how much that you're going to get. So if you have more BNBs, that means if the number of people that actually participated is lower, you would actually be allocated more. And when you are allocated more, you are getting this particular token at a very, very small price, right? And then immediately after this token is listed, so it's always good to follow up. Immediately it's listed, there's always going to be this price hike. So let me just give you an overview right now. I'm going to come back to this, so I'm going to show you some. Just follow this. This is the guideline. So these are the determinants to a successful deal. First is your capital, that is the quantity of BNB or the BSCD that you used in this deal, right? Then the amount of people in this deal, that is the total number of people demanding this asset, right? You know, there's an amount of BNB, amount of token to be shared or assets. In the last case, we had the FC Porto token. So if you have like 50,000 people or like 10,000 people, and then you have more money to actually put in, so these are actually going to be the determinants. Now you have a duration, and then the publicity. If there's publicity, the publicity I mean here is not like if there are a lot of people that know about this very token. If up to 1 million people watch this very video right now, and they understood this, and all of them came waiting for this, you can see that the number of people that will actually come in might actually get up to 1 million. And if they get up to 1 million, that means people will be getting like maybe like what two Portos and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to say by publicity. Then the quantity of assets to be sold or to be distributed is another thing. So if you have like 100 million FC Porto token to be shared, that means that we all stand high chances of actually getting more of that, depending on the number of assets we have to actually get in. Now, the second part, this first part I talked about right now, is the key determinant of making a successful deal. Now, how do you maximize your profit? This part is actually the non-risky part of maximizing your profit. Follow up the asset on the listing. So immediately you participate in the subscription and wait until all the stuff is being shared and everybody have gotten theirs. Just go to the spot trading part, and then you could actually follow up immediately. The token is listed. You're going to see that the price is going to. So because of that, a lot of people are going to jump into the trade, trying to actually buy more of the token. So at this level, if you follow up the listing, you could buy more at the listing price. You already know it's going to be listed at $1. So if you have like $1,000 extra, you could actually buy it and buy 1,000 units of this token, and then you could actually sell once the price gets up to like maybe 1.5, or depending on how fluid the market is. So you have to be very careful. Buy more at listing price and sell at 4-hour time frame. So maybe in the next 4 hours after you've actually bought, you could actually just sell or less. So it's not like a financial advice, not like a guidelines per se on how you must actually do this trade, but it's just something you need to be very careful trying to do, right? With this very scenario, you can actually make an extra dollar based on that you have actually made free token already, and then you're actually buying extra more to accumulate more that you can sell. Then wait for the peak and then sell your allocated asset. So if you actually allocated like say 200 of that, and then you could wait once the asset hits the peak, right? There's a point where the price starts fluctuating. You got nothing to lose. So if you got something listed at $1, and then you have something like a highest peak of say $4, right? You don't need to wait for it to get to $10. You could actually lose everything by waiting to 10. So you could actually just jump out if it starts falling from $4 that you actually hit maybe like 3.5, you could just jump out and then you sell your token, sell and exit your app and enjoy the profit. This is the non-risky part that I figured out, right? Then how to maximize your profit, the risky part, not a financial advice, remember. Follow up the coin as it is being listed and then buy more at each level. So at each level, you could actually buy more. At each level, you could buy more. So what do I mean by that? Let's say, for instance, it's listed at $1. All you need to do is just, if it's getting to 1.1, you could buy. And then if you get to something like 1.2, you could sell off. And hoping that probably it's going to get to another higher. So you could buy and then wait. If you get to another upper higher, you could sell. It's tricky. It doesn't have a rule. It could actually go against you, but you just need to be very careful. Sometimes it might be lucky. I've had situations where I enjoyed such situations and I made a lot of money, and then I have a situation where I also did that same thing and then it didn't work. Probably I waited too long, or I was greedy and then I waited too long, and probably I bought a whole lot of that, and then it was at the peak and the final point where that high pumping of that particular token has reached, and then it can never get back to that place until almost for a very long time. So that is why I said that this part is the most riskiest part. So we have to be careful with this one. Now, having said that, let's go back to the Binance and then we could actually explain this more. I'm going to go to the launch pool part. Yeah, if you watch here, there's an ongoing product or asset in the launch pool, DAS of Dalania, an action adventure play to end game on Binance Smart Chain. So I joined this particular farming. I think it's still farming. There's 22 days until this ends. So I think you could still run this if you have some BNBs or BUSD that you could actually stake to get this. I'm going to show you how it's been going for me. I'm going to go back to this place, then you could see if I go back to the home. Okay, so like I was saying, if you go to the launch pool, go back to the home screen now, you could see that there's a pending harvest for me. I have a pending harvest. It means that I have something that is already farming that I can actually claim, right? I committed some BNB here, and I've already gotten like 1.85 DAO tokens, right? So that is what I'm trying to show you. So exactly right now, at the time of this recording, you could actually profit from FC Porto token, and also you could also profit from the launch pool, and then you could also make some money from here, right? It's actually free money. I've already told you it's free money. Free money in the sense that all you need is just to actually commit some amount of BNB that you have, and then you could actually profit from this very farming. It doesn't really cost something different. I'm trying to show you where, yes, the BNB pool, my stake here is 2 BNB, right? And then the return for allocated for this is 5.82%. So that's the return. So it's going to run for the next 30 days. So that one is a different thing altogether. But for this FC Porto token, you can start a chance. It's still in the preparation period. So in the next 10 days, this coin is going to be shared to all the people that actually participated in this. So I hope this helps you. I want to show you right now where you could actually find, or right now it's not completed yet, so you can actually see that this is what I have gotten so far. So once the number of days completes, I could actually harvest. I can harvest all the profit that I've made for this, and then I can also join in the trade. When I said you could make $1,000, $10,000, remember what I mean? This is how you could actually do that, by getting at a very low price and then selling and making a lot of turnovers. That is very, very massive, right? It's a very good way. I've seen a lot of people make money from this, and me too, I have actually had opportunity to actually profit. No matter how small it is, you can give this a shot. Remember to subscribe and click on the notification bell, because I'm going to be touching up and dropping more and more videos, that is going to be very helpful. No matter how small it is, you're going to always use that to add more to your income and to your inflow. So that's what this channel is about. Don't forget to share this video, please. Share this video to your friend, share it to a family member, anybody that you think that's going to help. FC Porto, I think, is a very powerful club, like there in Portugal. So for this to be listed at $1 per token means that this is going to be very huge. So we'll be looking out for that. So after this is listed, if you've seen this video and this is listed, and then you've traded and you've made small money with this, please come back and comment in the comment section, and I will be glad to actually know that this is actually helping a lot of people. This is going to motivate me to actually drop more videos. As it is, this is actually the first video I'm dropping on this very channel. So I want you to subscribe, please, and tell your friends to do the same thing. Turn on the notification bell, and we're all going to be making a whole extra money. I'm going to be posting a lot of other videos, not just in cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, but different other ways that you actually make money on the internet. So that's all that is in this video, and I'm going to see you next time, guys.